Well, hello everybody and welcome back to my Let's Play of the game known as SpellForce 3 Fallen God Expansion. Standalone, by the way, but at the same time, I'm actually distributing to SpellForce 3 Reforged client. I'm IVATOPIA, this is episode 39. Okay, we left off last time, and we finally did this hell on... well, they're not on Earth, are they? But basically, hell on Earth, that's the saying. Defense mission. And before anyone's... if you haven't watched my stuff before... there's nothing wrong with this defense mission. I actually, part of me thought it was one of the better ones I've done. I just generally hate defense missions, the whole concept of them in RTSs. I just always have. They've always just rubbed me the wrong way. And I'm recording if you're interested on the 2nd of July, by the way. My goal is hopefully 6 episodes today. And then hopefully after that I can focus on obviously editing and sporting these. Already got some Starfields 4, yeah, I think it's 4 done. I need to edit and sport them. I've got 2 boulders done with Tiffy, Supernova Tiffy. I need 1 for this week because I already had 1 already. Hopefully we can do some more. And I'm a bit behind with IWD. I don't have any for Saturday, so after tomorrow I'm only working on IWD basically. And then hopefully by the end of the week I can finally push it to Kenshi. Oh, and also I've been trying to finally editing Power World and Star Citizens. Star Citizens episode that I originally thought was going to be 1 episode. It's actually split to 3. And I got to about 2-hour mark. I was like, this needs to be 2 separate episodes at this point. And that's already all edited, so half that, 2 episodes, and then 1 that I still need to edit. And then it goes to Investors, finally! Woo! Well, it's roughly going to be, again, about 5 episodes, I think. I think it's 5 or 6. And then I jumped to, when I thought I had the numbers... and at the start, I'm actually say this is 510 onwards. There's any threat stuff, but obviously now I think it's going to be what 512, 13 onwards. So that's wrong. What I said at the start of that now. But when I get that, I can cut that out or just put a thing over. It's actually 513 or whatever it ends up being. So, and I'm into that last part of Power World, but it's like an hour 47 sitting there right now. Some of that could get cut out, depending what the ending is and stuff. But right now, we're like 10-15 minutes of that double mic. Don't want to swear, but we go into crap. Basically, I got to deal with. And once that's done, all that double stuff is done with. So, also, if this ends up being laggy or something, by the way, I used to play Star Trek Online years ago. I got a lifetime thing from it. I think I did the same with Champions Online. And I haven't played since 2014. I was curious if my account's still there, so I'm actually downloading it on the side right now. So if that ends up getting a bit laggy, it could be because of that. Going to this 11% done. So I didn't want to wait for it to be finished. So I wanted to get on with recording because again, baby could get up at any point. Hoping she doesn't. Until we've done like 6 episodes. But yeah. Anyway, back to my defense mission thing. Basically, the whole concept of defense missions, obviously if you're an RTS player you know this anyway, but for people who just watch SpellForce don't really know, generally you are in an area, like I remember, I think my first one was probably back in StarCraft days. I'm thinking, did Age of Wonders, Age of Empires, I used to play that too, did they have defense missions? I don't remember, but I remember dealing with them in StarCraft. I'm sure I dealt with them in, Empire, Earth, and some other more modern and when I say modern, I mean the setting, modern military type games. I can't think of the names of them off my head, what I've played over the years. That's the guy who killed the other leader, but basically the concept is, you're in an area, then just keep some waves attacking you. And generally, I back in the day, I'm more of a turtle player anyway, I would like to build up slowly, get walls up, and then come out. So technically I'm kind of doing a defense mission, but the difference is, when there's opening, I then go out there and I attack and I can stop it. And I felt with SpellForce 3, you have to be a lot more aggressive. You can't really mess around defending as much. So the whole concept of me turtling, I haven't really been able to do it in SpellForce 3 to a certain extent. And now at this point, oh by the way, you know how we've been forcing you to be aggressive? We're kind of making you now turtle. But the difference is, you can't actually stop them, they're just going to keep coming. But the difference is, they also allow me to be aggressive because they had objectives with, and when I first saw it was 27 minutes, I assumed it was like 30. But when I realised, oh god, 27 minutes to take this, 27 minutes to take this, they will just take it as upgrade them. And I did that in time. But then I still failed the, I assume it was like a side quest because obviously it didn't end the game. What was it called? Cheated challenges. I failed a bit of it, so I probably got some more. I think that's my original one, but I probably got some more. I could have got some more. The only thing I could think of was this middle bit. I didn't. They were building this up. Obviously now it doesn't matter because we've done the defense mission. But they were building this up, and I think I didn't get to 100 in time. I think that's, there was no timer on this, but I think that's what cost it me, because everything else I was supposed to do, I did. By the way, we're going to talk to him in a second. That's why everything's kind of calm now, because we did the defense thing. But the one thing what I did, if I knew how this defense mission worked, this is probably one of the best defense missions I've done. But the fact I didn't know how it worked, that's why it was too bad. So anyways, I was saying, most defense missions, they just come in waves. You know, 5 waves, 10 waves, whatever. And then they hit to a certain wave, and they just keep more and more enemies. And you're running out of resources. And then, generally they have a timer on the top, like, you must last. I think like StarCraft was 30 minutes or an hour or something. I remember then with all the Zerg hitting us. And then to the point where they're overwhelming you right at the end. And that's what also why I hate them so much. Because you get to a certain point, and if you... you know what I'm saying? You get to a certain point, and wave 8, for example, and it's, again, then StarCraft had a timer. So let's say for StarCraft, it was 30 minutes. You get to like 27 minutes, and if you weren't set up properly, or enough to hold them off, there's nothing you can do to stop it, even if you reload. There's a turning point where there's no return. There's a point of no return. That's what I'm trying to say. And you can do like a 30 minute, 60 minute one of these, depending on the timer, and just lose it at the end. And if you go back, and you're like, oh, that means I got to do the whole thing again. Here's another 30, 60 minutes, depending on the timer. Or every time they get to wave 10, it's overwhelmed, and you don't know that until you get to the final wave. And that's one thing I hated with them. Like most stuff, it's like, again, I use stuff for example. You do part of the mission, and you go in for a big attack, and you completely get your ass handed to you. Then they come in and attack you and kill you. Fudge. Well, I say before the big attack, so let go further to the big attack. You know, or maybe no, I won't attack then. That's there's a base down here. Maybe I should attack that to the top one. Hit that one. Hey, that worked. But can I get back in time to stop them, or should I, let's save it here? Can I get back in time to stop them, or should I hit this? Well, I try and stop them. They still wipe me. I go for this. I actually win the game before they kill mine. Whoa, I won. Basically, it feels like there's more save points. Obviously, it's the same amount, but it feels there's bigger gaps of no return in a defense mission. And the reason why this one I liked, once I knew how the whole mechanic worked, but obviously I didn't know how it worked, that's why I hated it up until that point, was the way they seemed to do it. They kept the aggression up by having me to run around do these with my heroes. And as you know, if you watch my episodes, if you haven't gone back and watched it, my initial plan was to basically take these, teleport my heroes back, take this, teleport back, take this, teleport back, and then again, there's no timer. It was just in waves. And I was thinking, oh, at a certain point, it's not going to stop until these are taken care of. Or this hits 0 and there'll be one big wave or something. I was thinking that too. So my logic was, I'll do these, put all the resources building these up, because they said this is apparently going to slow this down. I didn't realise at the time, where is it? This one? These are extras. It's this one, isn't it? You have to do these manually to do it, or else these are kind of useless. You have to manually do it, wrong button. And basically I was getting to the point where, well, if I build these up, hopefully I have 5 or 10 minutes left and I can build my army up, and then we can, you know, fight them off. Then I found there was as they call it in game, boom barrels, basically the thingies, and I thought, oh, the way it's going to keep going until I blow these up. That must be enough boom barrels in the whole map to blow the 3 corners up that are coming at us. Well, the game, it says, there ain't. And this is where I'm on about, I didn't know their mechanics, so when I spent time looking for these, I didn't have my heroes built, and then it comes a final wave, well, it was wave 10, and basically they overwhelmed me because they got hit here. I did already blow this one up, and they basically quickly got to here, destroyed it. There's just so many, there's a little trickle here, not many. So I think by blowing that up, it stopped another trickle or another massive wave, so I did the right thing. But I was exploring over here looking for booming barrels, so I just couldn't do it with my heroes. And he died, come back in, instantly died again. But then, if I tried to pull back, they hit that. I tried to go in and get them in the back, I just couldn't kill them quick enough. So basically, I couldn't pull the whole group. If I pulled the whole group, I died. So it was like frustration to frustration, because it was like, to me, he's throwing surprise off of me. So it's like, oh, I need to do this. Oh no, that's not the key. Oh god, they're taking this when I haven't searched everything. But now when I look back on it and I think, if I knew that was the mechanics, 10 waves, deal with these. I would have gone for these. I would have slowly, maybe 15-minute mark, started pumping out units. I had to go back to an early save, what luckily was just enough. I didn't get many units. And as you know with trolls, these are basic units. I need to send them into the other... where is it? I think I built one but didn't use them in the end. Yeah, I need to send them in here and it takes so long and they come out with a better version of them and then send them in again at the next version. I didn't have time to do that. Just micromanaging too much and it's too far gone. So I also, while I was building them as a bit of backup, I literally built ridiculous amounts of towers here. And because there's people in the towers, they weren't manning them. And they destroyed the towers. Every time they died, I tried to, like this one, there was no one in it. So I was like, oh god, make it here because he got killed here, for example. And luckily, with the combination of doing that, having these, you know, they didn't really help that much. And my heroes doing the back end like I wanted. I had them like hidden here or here or something, and they just came here. It allowed me to deal with it. This little trickle, I think this did it on its own. I didn't even have to worry about it. So we passed it. It took, but bloody hell. If I could go back with the knowledge of what I know, I think this is probably my favourite defence mission. With that knowledge. But not having that knowledge and thinking it's going to work the way the old ones did. And to a certain extent it did. Because the way, like with the boom boom things and the things, it was a surprises coming out of nowhere. But it also pushed me to be aggressive because I'm trying to take these quickly. And that means I was micromanaging my base. And this is another thing where I've said multiple times, this game can be up to co-op, up to 3 players. When you get someone control a hero, you get someone control this group, etc. And I think even with 2 players, and I want to test this for Super Tiff if I ever get a chance, with Reinforced, not God specifically, because Reinforced, they redid the story, it's supposed to be fixed, better, smoother, etc, etc. So I want her to take the lead and me do it with that. But hypothetically, say we did it with this one, while I was doing all this stuff with the heroes, Supernova Tiffy could have been controlling all the base. Meaning I could be here like, I've got it taken, build. And then Tiffy comes over, builds it, and she gets backlocked at the base while I'm going over in, I'm dealing with the fights. And then I could, instead of me, oh god, we're getting attacked, I need to come straight for the teleporter. She could have been making some, you know, managing resources to get a few army out. And she go, no, hold on, you just stay, you can do it, I've got this, it's covered. Or, no, Elmos, I need you back now. In other words, I think I came back multiple times when I probably didn't need to. And especially if I had a few army built over here. So that's what I'm saying about it. I feel just had 2 players, one more player to me, and they're controlling this. This mission would have been so much easier, especially with the knowledge of how it works. 10 waves, 30 minutes to get this stuff done. One of us dealing with just the heroes, only coming back when player 1, I need you desperately now, etc. Hell, even player 1, leave 1 hero here to help, and the other guy was using 3 heroes, it probably would still work. And because you have 3 players doing this, I think this would have been easy and sweet. But anyway, with that being said, let's go on with the actual main game. Now, I've explained what we did last episode, and also explained why I hate these missions so much, on top of why this was probably my favourite one, once I knew the mechanics of it. It was just up there with the other ones here, like, oh god, boom boom blow, oh no, we're out of time, I've got to do this, why I've got to do this, what am I supposed to defend this, how am I going to get this built in time, oh god, there's so many waves coming, when's the wave going to stop, oh the wave won't stop until I blow these up, oh god, final wave, I didn't blow these up, there's not enough barrels, ah! So yeah, but like I said, that's the part I don't like with the defense missions. Just that the waves come up time and it gets stronger and stronger, and you basically can't stop it until the game says you've hit the 60 minutes, or you've hit wave 20, or you whatever the cutoff point for it is. And generally they don't give you stuff on the outside to do like this, where you do this to slow it down, do this to slow it down. They generally don't have that. And also when these waves do stop, there's always a massive flux at the end, and if you already past that point and no return, it's game over, and you've got to do the whole thing again 9 out of 10. Or hope you have an early save, like I did with SpellForce, luckily, that didn't take me too far back where I could turn the tide. Because even with this save, when I went back, I think we were at about 5-minute mark before these cut off or something. We were on something like maybe wave 7. Apparently I'd done enough to turn the tide by doing it different from that point on. But I could have been, if I hadn't touched these things or boom boom them, I might not have done enough then. I might have to go back to wave 4 or 3 and then back doing the whole thing again at that point. And I just don't like the fact that you don't have... There's a difference between someone constantly attacking you and you trying to build a force behind them when you get an opening to go out and attack them back and deal with them to slow them down versus... Well, if you send them out to attack them, it's not going to make any damn difference because the next wave is just going to hit you just as hard. I think that's what I don't like about them. It feels like you're stuck in this limbo until the game says, have you had enough? And either you're tapping out and restarting the damn mission, or else you're basically... Finally, the last wave. Finally, the time's over. I've done it. Not that... Oh god, this is wave 1. Here's wave 2. Here's wave 3. Okay, if I can hold off enough 2 waves to get an army built. Here's wave 4. Here's wave 5. My army's ready. Okay, stop wave 6. Boom. Army rush out. Hit their base now. Now, now, now. Yes. I've killed them all. Boom! I've took out one of the wave lanes. Now it's slowed down. Now I've just got to deal with 2 more. Okay, do same, you know, and similar thing. But at least I feel like I can advance doing that. Okay, where were we?
Is that enough, Grimlore?
Should be. They should go back to the tribe camp now. The longer the grass is away from the ground, the weaker its hex power.
Oh yeah, we need that grass, don't we?
Just one thing left to do then.
The cruelty in the tribe camp.
They must find out where it comes from. Back to the tribe camp.
Ah, there we go. That's why we came back here for this little bit. Oh god, spiders.
Corpse Erics. Crush them.
Holy fudge, they're eating the trolls. Why is there stuff missing on here? Have they swapped these round? Oh, that's why. They got swapped round. I was like, that's not my normal bar. Stuff missing. I must have knocked that at some point, not realising it. Did you say over here pink shit word? I think I heard that wrong. I have to. I don't know what to hold shift for this. Little blood. Oh, that's this new thing. Is that a... Oh, it's an aura. Is it a constant aura? Or is it just a one-off? That's a constant aura, isn't it? Okay, and I need to move that over with the constant stuff. So I've dead. Get behind Norga, blood. Aura boon, aura boon. You're an area effect, so I'm going to move you over there temporarily. Or do I have to do this one again? Did I just turn it off or did it go off its own? Oh, alright. 500 HP reserved. Oh god, he has no... Oh, it cost him his life. Oh, okay, so it's... Okay, I think it is a one-off then. It's like a heal for him, we give some of his life to them. No one's hurt, so it doesn't matter. I don't think it's a constant. I guess we'll have to keep an eye. I might move it back over here then. I don't think, because I think the arrow... No. It has that around, it's constant. Okay, it does still have that though. We'll just keep it on and see if that's how it works.
Let's roll.
They were eating them, weren't they?
Cursed beasts. Soon as they smell food, one. They come crawling out of their holes.
Oh, there's
like
2.
Sasuke in the morning.
What? It's on again.
One.
Oh, that was it.
Feel anything?
That would not work. Maybe their hearts.
Like in the Brittlebone village. So they need to take something from them? Their crutch sticks, maybe?
That would not work.
Maybe their hearts.
Maybe their hearts.
You said that.
Trusted one is serious?
At least this way, they will not mutilate their hides more than they have to.
Can I grab that? Oh, so when you finish talking. So the book and Morgan Skull, let them try it.
What thinks Grimlore? Will this earn the Moonkin Mugwa's score?
I'm gonna take the hearts of the trolls.
Grimlore thinks not. He thinks Mugwa would rather see the Moonkin alive with these trolls' hearts than dead without them. Just be respectful, chieftain. They shared not their blood, but they were still born from the same womb.
Oh, yeah.
He will be.
Okay, let me pick these up
Let
first.
Sasuke get a proper look. What is this?
Grab this.
What is that?
All right.
Speak a prayer for the troll, then cut out the troll's heart. Here's a prayer.
Oh,
Respectful.
Magua, kind spirit of the night, take this soul, bless his tusks, and guide him into the moonlit river.
I kind of feel doing it with that.
Agrog was
A bit
right.
messy.
This has cruelty. Lots of it.
The Brittlebone Hunters will pay for this. One day.
There's like a bunch over there. Or was that the other map? That's the other map, wasn't it? Okay, what's over here? Oh, I've got to do more of them. Fudge.
Interesting.
A doe. And she was carrying
Oh,
a
she's
cub.
pregnant.
Oh, Magua, kind spirit of the night, take this soul, bless her tusks, and guide her into the moonlit river.
Gonzalo, she's heartless and some troll. They get 2 hearts then? Because I got the baby too.
You are go.
Where's the question mark for this one? Okay, there's one more. Is it you?
Let Grimlore take a closer look.
10 stabs to the heart. This one fought bravely. Oh, Magua, kind spirit of the night, take this soul, bless his tusks, and guide him into the moonlit river.
There we go.
All right, this should be enough.
Oh, I need to talk to you.
Is it done?
It is. Agrog spoke prayers for them.
Well, you're all there, you heard.
May Magua guide their
Gentle.
souls into the moon.
Because he wouldn't have been gentle if I just
Seracs
took the hearts
cubs
out.
splatter many hunter heads when they finally awaken that cursed thing.
So they go home now. No like not place.
Agrog also likes it not. Come now. Time to go home.
Okay, so I believe we are done with the map. So, like you said, let's head to the temple. We're at 22 minutes. I feel because I was generally talking about the game, I'll probably keep this at 25 minutes. Sometimes when I talk a bit about the channel more, when I do these episodes, I go longer for that reason, because I'm not really giving you gameplay, but I felt I was talking about the game, so I'll probably stick to 25-ish minutes. Also, a minute of conversation may go a minute or two longer, but we'll see. So I was just explaining about the defense missions and why I didn't like them and how this one worked, didn't I? And depending on what day this goes out, as long as it's not Thursday, you will basically get another episode probably tomorrow at this point. So I've still not done the Warhammers yet. I'm hoping maybe next few weeks I can start sitting down and doing them a little bit. But at least it gives SpellForce more chance to go out and get finished before then. That directly means Warhammer can go back 5 days a week faster or whatever.
Back at last. Let them bring Crumb to life grass. We must be waiting.
Oh, gosh, I'm not
Stranger
saying.
the hearts.
May the Sun Hides find their way into the moonlit river.
A boat can help with that, Zaska has heard.
Okay, so we need to talk to each other. We need to go and drop this stuff off. So, do you mind, mate? Just seriously, rude much?
What is needed of him will make no sense.
What makes no sense?
Oh, it not matter.
Doesn't matter.
Speak true, little blood. He knows Agrog is here for him.
All right. It about the desert trolls.
Okay.
Sun Hides. Noag wonder. Moonkin really had right to cut open and take their hearts. Grunth always say it wrong to take troll tusks, even after death. So why it alright to take
We're not doing it for profit.
Or is Noag fool
Or for
to
fun.
even ask himself?
Before I read that, that's basically to me, we're not doing it for profit, we're not doing it for fun, we're doing it for the survival of the people. Or our troll races, that's the difference. They're doing it to make money. They're doing it for fun. We are not. It's like with elephants. Humans go around detusking elephants and killing elephants. It's for profit. Or people use it for fun, for basically sport. As they call it. To me, I don't really class going around killing animal sport, but people class it as it. That's got nothing to do with survival. They kill an elephant to eat, and it's the only food they can access. And then after done that, not waste the tusks and use it to maybe make weapons and then hunt others. That's different, but unless I'm mistaken, I don't think there's anyone in Africa who's doing that. And I'm talking about in Africa Pacific, that's where they come from, aren't they? There might be the odd little tribe out that might do that, but back in the day when we had woolly mammoths and stuff, yeah, humans had to back then. We needed to eat. We needed the tusks for weapons. We needed the fur for helping keep us in the ice age. That's survival, and I think what's happening here, why we just did it. We're doing it to get this cruelty, so we can get this creature up and running, so we can actually stop these guys hunting us and killing us. And again, we're not going around killing them all. And we didn't also kill them if they were already dead. Where a lot of these people in real life, and also in this game, who are killing trolls because they think they're animals just for the sake of it. They're killing and taking the tusks for the same reason people in real life kill elephants, isn't it? Basically, it's wrong. They're doing it for sport. They're not doing it because they're scared of them, because they don't need to come near the trolls. They keep themselves to themselves. If our trolls were constantly going to villages attacking, then yeah, it's a little different. But they're not. They're coming to our villages attacking us. So hopefully, let me say something on that lines. But basically, that's what I'm thinking. What my answer to him would be if it has it. Sometimes would have wanted their flesh to save the truck. That makes sense. They were dead, so it matters not. No, I think they will fight for their lives. They want trolls, even if we're not the same group. They want them to survive, so I'd go with that one.
No, Little Blood is no fool.
Not quite what I want to say, but hey.
And he speaks true. It was ugly to defile their corpses. Then again, Akrog thinks they would have preferred their flesh to help the Moonkin survive than have it rot there in the sand.
And spiders eat them.
That makes
Spider
sense.
tribe. Nice.
Flesh dead anyway, so better to have it save someone, no?
Ah, and Little Blood. It's desert, not dessert.
Oh, desert. No, I understand.
Good.
Blood want else.
Then march
That
on.
is all for now. Let them march on.
And with that being said, I said we'll go over with the conversation. We have. It's now 28 minutes. So we'll do a conversation with him next and sort this out next episode. So I hope you enjoyed. Please like, please subscribe, please tune in next time. I've been Avatopiya. You've been awesome. Thanks for watching. Have a great, wonderful day, everybody. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Watch more of the stuff on the channel. Like I said, I have IWD ups. Stuff was basically me trying to do a wrestling company in games, pretending it's real and do the voices, soon to do the voices. So again, if you watch that, and IVATOPIA is technically not in it right now, because he's supposed to have been sent off to another country. But in other words, if IVATOPIA was, that's not the real me doing it. Well, it is the real me, but I'm acting with that character. In real life, I'm married to Super Tiffy. We've basically got our baby Aurora, another baby on the way. In that universe, IVATOPIA has got what I believe over half of the women's roster pregnant. He's basically he's a bit like the King, Jerry King Laura back in the Attitude Era in a way. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get all that stuff. Similar to Tiffy's character goes around cheating on people and stuff. Obviously in real life that's not true. And so basically that's us acting. The rest of the channel, when you see me like doing this and doing boulders with Tiffy, unless we specifically say it otherwise, generally that's us being us. When we do Star Citizen, that's us being us. But that's the one show where there's a lot of arguments on because the characters hate each other's guts and stuff, and the rosters, different ones hate each other, different relationships going on, and you use stuff like Pro Wrestling X for it. Is it Casual Pro Wrestling? I'm using right now for a lot of it. Fire Pro's in there, the AEW games in there in certain episodes, and stuff like that. Anyway, with that being said, again, there's other stuff, like I said. We especially if you like RTSs or 4Xs like Galciv, 3 Master Series where I finished everything like that. Just started 4 off. Age of Wonders, obviously take a look at stuff like that, look at other games. RTSs, I think there's a Sins of Soul Empire, was technically a 4X RTS, where there's 25 episodes on, I believe. Ball, obviously used 100% RTS, that's on there. Ashes is on there, stuff like that. Anyway, I'm going on. Like, subscribe, see you next time, have a great one today, subscribe if you haven't, help me grow, put any comments you want, and see you next time everyone.